Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another set of coasters. I've already mixed my resin and these are going to be triangle shapes. Kind of like these that I did. So, but I'm going to do a different color set. I'm going to do, do a dark pink, a light pink, maybe some white, and my gold leaf. I also have some gold glass that I'm going to use as well. So let me start adding some resin into each of my little cups here. As you know, I'm not going to fill the coaster mold all the way to the top. I like to do it in 2 sets just so if there's any gold leaf sticking out, I can cover it with another layer of clear. So I'll probably do that tomorrow or Saturday. Today's Thursday. All right, go ahead and I'm probably gonna have to add a little bit more, but we'll start with this for now. Okay, make sure you guys can see here. All right, so I got a pink, I don't know if you want to say this is dark pink, but it's pink. So I'm mixing a little bit fast. I know you're not supposed to mix too fast with resin because of bubbles, but this will be fine because I'm going to use my torch. Well, sorry, not my torch, my heat gun at the end to get out any existing bubbles, and that usually does the job. So let's go ahead and get this crack-a-lackin'. And then with color, I don't worry too much about the bubbles. They're not as noticeable as if you are doing something that is a totally clear project. All right, mix my light pink. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to need some more resin. Ooh, it's kind of bright. I was not expecting it to be this bright. Oh well. I'm gonna add a little bit more resin to each of these. And then I need some, oh, I already did my gold leaf. Just kidding. All right, so I'm gonna mix this up. I'm gonna put some of my gold flakes in here. As you see, I like to use like these little finger gloves. My boyfriend calls them finger condoms, but whatever they are, finger gloves. So that way I can have more freedom with this hand. And then I put, you know, the full glove on my left hand. All right. You think I'm gonna need some more? Yep. All right, just a tad bit. And then we can always add at the end. All right, so now what I'm going to do is start with my dark pink on the outside. Hold up, let me mix the white. Sorry, can't forget about you. A little bit of white. And then you want to make sure you're mixing thoroughly so you don't just have powder sitting on top of your coaster. So mix that mica up. It's a nice white. Okay, now that we got all these things mixed up, I'm going to add some pink on the outside. Oh no, be careful. So these cups, I like them because I can kind of make a little spout and pour. This mold, I know it's not your traditional coaster mold, but hey, sometimes you got to do things a little different. Okay, So I'm liking this pink. I'm liking the pink. Get all my resin out. You know I don't like to waste the resin. So we're going to scrape it all out. Might make some more, the dark pink, to get over here. Yeah. Let's do a little bit, just a little bit. So just a little bit as I pour a little bit more than a little bit. This color is peach pink. Can you see that? Yes, you can. All right, let's add just to dabble. Okay. All right. Mix. Mix it up. Okay. All right. Mixed it up, adding it in. What the? Oh, see this? Dried resin. This is what happens when you reuse your cups and you don't peel everything out. So don't be like me, guys. Be better than me, okay? Be better than me. Okay. All right, I'm satisfied with that. Okay, let's see. Next, I'm going to do the light pink. Has like a nice little shimmer. Okay. Pour a little bit here. Oh, it's a lot lighter than I thought. Okay. All right. Now, a little bit of white. I'm moving kind of fast because my resin time is 40 minutes and I've already used like 20. So I don't want this thing to start getting hard. You know what I mean? So, oh no. I'm liking what I see here. I'm liking what I see. Because, you know, this is going to start blending together. Perfect. Now we got to add the gold leaf. I'm going to put that up here in the corner. And then I'm going to put some clear so everything kind of meets together. Right. I know it's hard to see now, but I have a vision, guys. I have a vision. Ooh. Perfect. All right. I feel like add a little bit more sparkles up in here. This is gold glass, broken gold glass, crushed gold glass for resin. I believe this comes in other colors, but I just like the gold. Put just a little bit on the outside here. Now I'm going to fill this in with my clear. Okay. Dun dun da da. And you can see, I don't really see any bubbles up in here, which is good. Perfect. Kind of want, you can kind of play around with it. And what I like is that the colors will kind of start mixing together on their own. I like to help it a little bit with my little stick. I think I'm going to add a little bit more dark pink so that way it can kind of push everything to the center a little bit. Let's do this real quick. See here. And then I'm going to put this to the side so that way I can finish it, the top layer, tomorrow or Saturday. All right, so let's mix this up. Mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. I think it's pretty already. Okay. All right, make sure your mix nice and creamy. Okay. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now I'm just going to put this to the side, let it do its thing. We will come back and visit this another time. Oh no. There we go. Scoot to the side. Scoot to the side. Let that sit over there. I'm going to come back in a few minutes and go over it with my heat gun. Actually, let's do the heat gun now. Just kidding, because it's almost ready to start curing anyway. All right. Doing all right on time. So, got this heat gun from Amazon. Chandler tool. I like it. It works for me. It has 2 settings too. That setting and that setting. I start with the lower one. Boom. So I will be back tomorrow to see the finished product. Psych, just kidding, not finished product, but you know, we got to pour another layer on here. So we'll be back. Hello everyone, welcome back. So these are the coasters that we made yesterday. We've already started to cure, but these corner sections that have the gold leaf, they are kind of protruding out, which is why I'm going to pour my second layer. Not sure if you can see that a little bit. So I left enough of a gap. So I'm going to do my second layer of clear resin. I just finished mixing this resin. If you want to see how I mix my resin, I have done a video on that as well. So first I'm going to pour a little bit in this cup. I can pour it directly on, but I want to over pour. So let's get this party started. I love how it just looks so clear. Makes me think of glass. Okay. And this resin is self-leveling, so it will eventually spread out on its own. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try from the big jar, the big container. Just be careful not to over pour. Okay. Right. If you ever feel like you have poured too much resin, You can use a popsicle stick and kind of just scoop some of it out. I've had to do that before. Not a big deal. Okay, I think I like to scooch down and kind of take a look. All right, I think we're good to go as far as it being full. I think I might actually have a little too much in there, so I'm gonna scoop some out. So I just kind of take some, scoop a little bit. Doesn't take much. Okay. Let me check again. This one needs a little bit less. We got a little heavy-handed over here. A little bit more. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having, I guess, a really thick coaster, but don't really need it. All right, I think that's good. I don't really see any bubbles. However, I still like to use my heat gun anyway, just in case there might be some I don't see. All right, so we are going to let that sit. And when it's ready, I will come back and we'll demold it. See you soon. All right, so we're back and it is time to demold. So let's see how this comes out. I love how it just pops out this mold real easily. Sometimes if you have a little resin in the middle, like I do, they might attach to the other coaster. So I'm gonna have to sand that down. So you see these little pieces? You can either use scissors or a sander. Let me see if I can just cut that off. Okay. Still a teeny tiny piece left, so just get some sandpaper. Sand that down. Remember when I was taking out the excess resin? Guess there was still a little bit more. All right. Once you get it to where you want it, I just take some, get something wet. That I usually use baby wipes to wipe down when I'm cleaning and everything. So use that to polish the sides. Which one was I sanding? Was it this one? So after I sand them down, I can just polish it. Yeah, it was this one. Nice, right? Okay, so this one has a little edge to it too. So I know there is something you can, a tool to get edges like this. I have not tried it or purchased it yet. Perhaps I will and I'll try it out. But right now I kind of just got to use what I got. sand that down. I know it looks like it's real messy, but it's all good. Sand that down. To sand it down a little bit more. We'll get back to that. That just pops off. Let's see, we have another one that pops off. This one, that's gonna pop off. So this one's really nice. No issues. Let's check this one. Okay, no major issues. All right, so in this one, we already sanded this down. See, I see a little edge here. Okay, wipe it down, smooth it out. Let's go back to this one. Gotta put your back into it, but it does a job. So doing the edges like this is fine, but you want to be careful sanding the surface, because depending on what sandpaper you're using, it can scratch the edges. Scratch the surfaces, and it can show up in your design. Okay, so I think we're all good here. So yeah, these coasters are good to go. I may add stoppers at the bottom of them, but otherwise, I think they look great. All right, so join me next time. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Anything you'd like to see, please feel free to let me know. Toodles.